What's good, YouTube? Nannyr94 here to bring you a new episode of Cardfight Area. I did do this before, but at the time I didn't have proper recording equipment. I was literally using my Android phone to actually record. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, and I am going to be using my VMAX deck because I used to run Narukami a lot in real life, and I also have other decks that I'll wind up building and playing on here. So if anyone sees me on Area, feel free to challenge me at least, or something else, because sometimes my little brothers get on and play with my uh, account name. Anyway, I'm gonna see if I can find somebody to play with. And I may or may not explain the rules, but this is something I've been wanting to do regardless. If you are here for Vanguard, well, you obviously already know the rules, but for anyone else, I will gladly try my best to somewhat tell you what I am doing, but not give everything away right at the start. I am going to reshuffle for 2. Which that's one of the few things that you can do in Vanguard. First, it starts off with a grade 0 on the Vanguard circle, the middle circle here. I don't know if I have my mouse cursor set to be on or not. But anyway, the grade 0 here, and over here on the side you see these phases. The first step would be ride phase. Tails. The first step would be ride phase, where you take a grade higher than your current Vanguard or to the same grade as your Vanguard and ride it. It's better to just go a grade higher until you reach grade 3 at least. Okay, he activated his skill. Since this is a Spectral Duke deck, which is nice, it's a fresh change of pace as opposed to the normal stuff we see. My move, I draw, and I will ride my Training Monk Dragon. Some grade 0s have the ability when a unit with the same clan as it rides it, they may move to a rearguard circle, which are what these 5 are. And I'm going to move straight into battle phase. I don't normally call things until I hit grade 3 anyway. See if the guy wants to guard or not, give him a chance. Okay, what I'm doing here is called a drive check. You check and reveal the top card of your deck to both yourself and your opponent. Then you add it to your hand. That's only when the Vanguard is attacking. Only the Vanguard. Unless, of course, a special rule says otherwise, but more often than not, it's a Vanguard. Also, I should probably somewhat explain, because I do in fact watch the anime. In fact, I enjoy the anime quite a lot, but lately the anime is getting... yeah. They could do a lot better. Hell, I could write better episodes, to be honest. But basically, what the anime describes is during the card game, it takes place on an alien world similar to Earth called Cray. You take the place of an astral spirit, and basically you possess whatever the Vanguard is. So I'm going to move my face cam a little bit to basically show you that if your imagination is strong enough, I am currently that thing. The Training Monk Dragon. Okay, let's see. Invitation Liberator Belly. That's a new one. I know why he did it, though. I'm gonna guard. Whenever you guard, you can only guard with the same grade or lower of your Vanguard. In G, which means no guard. and I won't guard that one either. I'm expecting him to... Yep. Okay. I used to run Gold Paladin, so I know most of them are on-hit skills. Most, not all. Gold Paladin is known for superior calling their rear guards to fill up their formations. In fact, I myself am guilty of running both Royal Paladin and Gold Paladin. I used to run Shadows at one point, but I don't really care for Shadows, to be honest. Mainly because they're overrated and everybody runs it. And I mean everybody. In fact, this deck was built well, the deck list itself was built in June. The deck list itself was built in June, but I didn't get the full deck until just recently. Let's see, Kojin or Chatura. I like Chatura, but I'm gonna ride Kojin. Call Chatura. Chatura's skill, since it is my turn, he gains 3,000. Then I'm going to attack Vortimer. No guard. Excellent. Draw trigger. Now, I didn't entirely explain what a drive check is meant to do, but you just seen a little bit of that. Because a drive check, you're supposed to be checking for a trigger, which is in the top right-hand corner of the... I'm going to move my face cam over here, if that's okay with you. That way you guys get to see all the pretty cards. But yeah. Top right-hand corner, there are 4 triggers in all, but my deck actually lacks one of the 4 triggers. And that would be a stand trigger. Cujo! Skill, since Chatura hit, I counterblast and draw 1. No, wait, did you guard it? And then I bind it. Which is actually a really nice ability considering this deck's focus. This deck relies on binding cards, both from field and from drop zone. Spectral Duke Dragon. Oh, Chrome Jailer Dragon. Are you hunting for Spectral Duke? This is one of the few things about golds that I like, is it allows you some time because they're doing all of their skills all at once to fill up their field, but that field may be going bye-bye on the next turn. Maybe. That's if I draw the right card. Because I don't always have a grade 3 to discard for the next ability I'm going to be demonstrating. And since I did say I was counterblasting but didn't explain what it was, it's basically if you flip over a card to face its, well, if you flip a card face down, essentially, in the damage zone. Oh, and first to 6 damage loses. I should probably mention that as well. Come on. This is fun, though. Let's see. 9, guard. That I choose not to guard. Damn it, I should have hit. I shouldn't have let it hit. And it is turn. My turn. Stand and draw. Ride. Stride. Open the extra deck, which is basically a side deck. Lightning Dragon Emperor Zoras. Stride skill. I choose a unit in the front row and bind it after counterblasting on. Well, retire it and then bind it. $26,000 coming straight at Crown Jailer Dragon. Stride is a basically turn temporary thing. Critical trigger. Power to Tachura, crit to Vanguard. Second check, critical trigger. Crit to Vanguard. Third check, heal trigger. Power, and I recover 1 because we're both at 3 damage. He does 3. GG. Or be a spoil sport, ruin my fun. Anyway, guys, that has been Cardfight Area. Let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more, I will indeed post more. I didn't get the chance to actually do like a proper teaching thing for some of the newcomers, but I hope to do that eventually one of these days. Anyway, without further ado, I hope you all have a lovely day. Leave a like button if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more.